No money spent, episode 9. We're going to go through some small team upgrades, what's going on with my binder, my plans with my investments, and the title of this video, the state of Ultimate Team, what I think about it. Is Mutt dying? Let's hop right into it. First things up, Chandler Jones Ltd. We sold off for 598k. Remember, we bought him a week and a half ago for 471k, making us around 70, or I think it's 79,000 coins. It's 70 or 79,000 coins for Chandler Jones. It was unfortunate to see him go. He was a great player for the squad, but I had to take the profit. It was too good of a price to pass up on. And then for a few squad upgrades, the first one being Champ Bailey 90 overall. Now you may be thinking like, I wasn't supposed to spend coins till Team Diamonds. Well, a little bit of a situation came up, so you guys do know that I was invested in the 84 overall Team of the Weeks that I bought at 16k. Well, the 87 overall Team of the Weeks were in the bundle toppers, I think at the AKA cards, this previous morning. So I was able to pick them up for 80 and 85 and 82,000 coins. I was able to pick up Champ Bailey for 419k. I thought it was a great price for an amazing corner. And then also, I was able to get Larry Fitzgerald for 225,000 coins on a little bit of a snipe. Didn't really want to pick him up. I was actually looking for Von Miller for under 230, but hey, Larry Fitzgerald for that price, not too bad. And lastly, we also bought Christian McCaffrey. This was late Saturday night. We bought Christian McCaffrey, or no, it was Sunday morning. We bought Christian McCaffrey for 268,000 coins. He's going to replace Nyheim Hines, and we did sell off Nyheim Hines for 93,000 coins. So a little bit of a replacement. We pretty much just saved 1 AP on the running back apprentice. But those are the squad upgrades. Taking a look at the team, nothing really else has changed. Like I said, I didn't plan on upgrading, but the prices were too good to pass up. I mean, Christian McCaffrey dropped from 320 to 260. Larry Fitz was down to 280, down to 225, and then I was able to do Champ Bailey for 420k. Too good to pass up. Those are the squad upgrades. Taking a look though now into my binder, a little bit of some Team Diamond investment updates. You can see from the 84-85, we got 176 core elites. I did sell off some on Monday. I'm recording this late Monday night. You guys should be watching this Tuesday in the afternoon. I was able to sell off a few core elites since that little training rise with the AKA one-time training pack. Team of the week wise, we have 84 Team of the Week cards left over after selling 16 of them using, or selling 15 of them using 5 for the Champ Bailey set. We have 70 left over. Looking to sell those later today, whatever the new champions are. I don't know them currently. By the way, I can give my predictions game on Twitter. CJ2K, the offense guy. I'm going to say Mario Williams, the defensive guy, and Marcus Peters, LTD, for the LTD. Those are my predictions. I did a little bit of some previous week 2 historic performances. But yeah, here's the binder. You can see some 84, 85 overall ultimate kickoff guys, some 82, 83 core elites, and some 80 to 81 core elites. Just slowly upgrading the binder, slowly filling out the binder with some great prices for some Team Diamond investments. That's all though for the binder. That's all for the squad. Let's get into the Mutt discussion. Let's put it that way. In the background, you're going to see a weekend league gameplay from this past weekend. I was 13-2 going into this game. Very entertaining game, but let's get into the conversation at hand. The title of this video is Mutt dying? I'm going to kind of go over, we're going to talk a while about the state of Ultimate Team because it's just not in a good state right now. Let's just be honest. Yeah, let's get into it. So let's think about this before the video, what I was going to say, but I feel like Madden right now, Ultimate Team wise, I always talk about replayability being the most important thing to a game, like a video game in general. Ultimate Team wise, you need to have a motivation to log on every day. And right now, there are two sides of Ultimate Team. You have your gameplay, I think, and then you have your menus. One being like the market, building your team, making coins. The other being gameplay, whether it's solo battles, weekend league, Mutt draft, head-to-head. And at the current moment, there is very little motivation for both. Now, I'll talk about gameplay first. Gameplay-wise, if the comp pass isn't good, if the player we don't really like, there's not a lot of motivation to play weekend league, play solos, play solo battles. I've already talked about why weekend league rewards being in the game are so important. It just gives a reason for people to actually upgrade their team, build their team. It gives them something bigger to play for other than head-to-head seasons, since head-to-head seasons is the same thing from day 1 to day 365 of the game, or yeah, 364, 365 of the game. Like nothing changes. Whereas weekend league, you're kind of like, trying to. There's always something you can always improve. Whereas head-to-head seasons, once you win the Super Bowl, you're kind of like, okay, I've reached the pillar of success. Weekend league, you can always get better. That's why I like weekend league. I had a hard time describing why I enjoyed weekend league so much. I think it's because the ability to always improve and try to get more wins. Because I had never gone 25-0, and that ultimately is the goal when I log on to play weekend league. So that's really gameplay wise. Gameplay, I don't think is that bad this year. It's probably my favorite gameplay in the past few years now. I don't really like the man meta, but that will probably change once we understand the game a little bit more. Now onto the menus, and this is where the main problem stems. Now I'm going to go into a few things. The first thing is, yeah, this is talk about that. I thought about this a lot. There is nothing to do right now in the menus to make coins being a slow grind. Now I say that because in years past, we had our gap packs, we had our sets to make training. There was always something you could do on a slow process, like you'd log on every day. There'd always be something to do to slowly build out a set, whether it's through gap packs, through low exchanges from old promos. There's always something to do. And man, in this game, for the past week or so when I've been streaming, I mean seriously, there is nothing to do on this game to make coins other than like what I've already been doing, that's investing. They have taken out almost every single way to either slowly make coins. Like seriously, gap pack's a lot of it, if I'm being honest. Gap pack is a huge factor in that, because there was always, whenever you'd be bored of, like, you had nothing to do, you could always just do gap pack and you'd slowly, it would reward the people that would put in the time, because the gap pack was the most consistent way to make coins. You'd always make coins on every single pack you opened, and it rewarded the people that put in the time and the effort to grind out and was able to maximize whatever was in the packs at the current time, the current odds, whatever, the current sets in the game that were the meta of making coins, as I could say. And right now, when we get content drops, for example, the AKA promo, what I did this past Monday, because I was up at 7:30 a.m. Ready to try to make some coins, some rerolls, and well, they dropped the content and there's no rerolls. The packs are terrible in the store for the bundle offers. The 12,000 point offer, I'm pretty sure, doesn't even get you a full 90 overall AKA player. It's just a travesty. Like, I got on the thing and I pulled the 5,000 coin training pack, and like I look at the sets, and the sets are, you put in 40,000 coins for a 30,000 coin value, you put in 15,000 coins worth of value for a 10,000 coin player. The sets they drop for the promos aren't even worth it for the value. The rerolls have been they've been beyond terrible comparison to previous years. The past 3 rerolls we've gotten have been terrible. The 79 plus ultimate kickoff was not good. The 76 was like hit or miss, but for the most part, it was pretty bad from what I learned from other people, from my experience. The Cabus Hero roll wasn't terrible, and then the All Madden roll before that was awful. Like, rerolls in this game aren't even close to being semi like fun. It feels like they've taken all the fun out of Madden right now, and there's no motivation to log on when new content drops. New content drops, and like from my perspective, the AKA guys are going for 650k. I don't want to drop 650k on a player. Yes, they're the best players of the game. That's true. But I don't want to be dropping 650k day hour 1 of the promo. There's nothing to do. There's no rerolls to do. I can't arbitrage anything. There's no sets to do. The market's up, so there's nothing to invest in. Like, seriously, there was nothing to do this morning on a very important drop in the game. I had very high expectations for giving life to Ultimate Team with this AKA promo, because the cards are amazing. Some of the coolest cards and like best statted cards I've seen in early Madden, like on comparison to other cards we've gotten. Marshawn Lynch 90 speed, Cam Chancellor 88 or 89, amazing cards. And like I got on and like I was bored after 30 minutes. I ended in like an hour and 30, an hour 45. So I'm like, there is nothing to do. Like, normally when a content drop happens, you know, there's little gaps in the market. You can find sets to make a, 5 to 10k off of it. It'll go away after a few hours. You can do gap packs, slowly build up. Like, you would be able to do the gap packs, slowly build the 82 overall AKA players, and then eventually make the 90 overall AKA players for cheap. Like, there's just nothing of that. Like, I'm going to look at FIFA, for example. Now, I know FIFA is not in the best state right now in the past few years, but I mean, FIFA, you always have bronze pack method to grind. You always have SBCs to grind. There's always something to do when you log on, either in the menus, or you got your solo battles, your objectives, your like icon swaps, if you guys know what that is on FIFA. There's always something to do in FIFA when you log on to the menus or gameplay. As bad as a state FIFA's in right now in popularity, there was always something to do. And it was always like that in Madden. I mean, you could always either do, we don't have Team Diamonds yet, but you can grind out Team Diamonds, and you'd have your gap packs, even like your team builders are kind of the same, but like even like Team of the Week exchange sets. There's no 80 overall plus Team of the Week set this year. I think that's crazy. They've taken so many ways. Like, I'm be honest, I've made more coins this year at the current moment than I did last year. And I'm being honest, like, there's just less ways to make coins. The only way I've been able to make coins has been through training investments and some very small LTD investments. It's going to get repetitive fast. I know that. And I hate to see people, and you can tell, like, Twitch numbers, YouTube numbers are fine, but like engagement on Twitter, if you go to a Madden tweet, there's no positive replies in the Madden tweet. The entire community, there is no part of the community right now that can be happy with the state of Ultimate Team and the way they are dropping content. All right, your competitive players, they took away the best in-game way to make coins, I think, in Weekend League, and the most competitive way to play Madden, being Weekend League and top 100 monthly rewards, weekly rewards. Okay, your solo battle grinders, your offline players, they took away your solo battle rewards and solo challenges. Every single year, they seem to take away a little bit less. Like, the only solo challenges we get now are promo solos. Where's Gridiron Forge? Where's, like, there's usually a huge type of solo challenge during early on in the year, and we didn't get that this year. Like, we got JC Jackson. Oh, no, JC Jackson was Gridiron Forge, but what were the cards called a few years ago? Like, the Zach Ertz and the Jalen Smith. I think it was in Madden 21. There's just, like, no, like, offline players. There's nothing for them to do. They took away Mutt Master. That was a slow grind that was, like, maybe not enjoyable, but it was something to always do in Ultimate Team for the first, like, month or two of the game. Right, now we get into our menus. Your people that spend money on packs, you know, they work a full-time job. They're, you know, they might be a parent. They got school. I mean, the bundles and the pack odds are terrible. Like genuinely, they're terrible. Legend packs are the worst we've ever seen. Promo packs are awful. I went and looked at the store today. The AKA pack for coins is 60,000 coins, and you get one 82 plus overall AKA player that goes for 10,000 coins, and you get like 3 other 75 plus gold cards. Like, you pulled the 87 overall, and you're making 25k. It's awful. It's a slap in the face to the community. And then I won't even get into the no money spent players and the market grinders, because they've taken about 99% of the ways to make coins, other than lazy selling and training investing. Like, that's it. Like, I feel bad when people come into my Twitch streams, my Twitter replies, my DMs, my YouTube comments, and they go, hey, I've got 300k. How do I make coins? Like, are there any new methods today? And like, I've had to say the same thing for the past 3 weeks. I'm like, yeah, you can do team builders, make 5k a card. You can do some unsung heroes, make 20k, but it's going to take you 30 minutes of buying cards. You can lazy sell 80/81s, but that's going to get repetitive after a while. No one wants to sit there and do that, right? It's just tough, man. It's just tough. Rerolls are terrible. There's no sets, like, anywhere to make, like, maybe Team of the Week in the next few weeks. Hopefully Gridiron Guardians. Team Diamonds is like my last hope for making sets this year to make coins. I mean, it's just tough, man. It's tough. It feels like the people making Madden this year and content-wise, the people making the Ultimate Team content and the structure and the layout of the content, they don't play Madden. They never played Ultimate Team. They don't know what makes Ultimate Team fun. So they're just doing what they think is going to make them the most money, when, in my opinion, I think the way to make the most money in terms of making pack sales is make the game super popular and make the game, give people motivation to be on the game and stay on the game. And right now, there is nothing to get on the game and stay on the game. It's obvious, like, even just going to my Discord, about half the people haven't quit Madden, but they've, like, taken a break. They're like, what's there to do? There's nothing to do. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna be here, man. I'm gonna be streaming, uploading. We're gonna get through this little dead period of Ultimate Team. Hopefully, the content guys, I mean, if we're being honest, hopefully they're just not making enough money, and they're gonna come to their senses and be like, hey, maybe we should make the pack and make the game more enjoyable, give it a more, how do I say it, enticing experience to log on, and that will sell more packs, will make more money, and that will be good. Yeah, that's the state of Ultimate Team right now. It's not dead. It's very dead right now, let's be honest. It's dying, and it definitely can change. Like, we got Gridiron Guardians was one of my favorite promos last year, just from the type of cards we got. I'm hoping we don't get the cookie cutter, 2 champions, 1 LTD, bunch of heroes. I really hope they go all out, give us, like last year, I think we got 4 champions. Give us 6 champions and an LTD. Seriously, like, we need a life. We need an injection of life, energy into Ultimate Team right now, because at its current trajectory, we are going to lose 80% of the player base by most feared. I think probably 50% of my Discord and like my community, I feel like has set the game aside for other games in the past 2 to 3 weeks. It's not looking good. Hopefully Gridiron Guardians can change. I think in terms of steps needing to fix the game, bring out an 82 plus aka reroll. Team of the week wise, bring back the low overall, the 80 overall plus exchange sets. I don't really know if they can do anything with the Get a Gold. I would always love for them to drop the price of the Get a Gold to probably like 1.5k, 1k. Basically, repeat what a Get a Player Pack was. Hopefully Gridiron Guardians is really fun. The rerolls are, they don't need to be super profitable. Just make them not horrendous. Seriously, all you gotta do, make them not horrendous. You don't gotta make them super good. You don't gotta make it an unlimited coin reroll like free agency. Just make them not terrible. It's not too hard to ask for. And then I think, I think they really should look into bringing back Weekly for Season 2. Rewards wise, doesn't have to be a reward structure. Just make an objective that expires after 7 days, that you get a certain win amount, gets you a trophy pack. Like 20 wins gets you 3, 18 wins gets you 2. I don't know. Very simple stuff, and I think it would bring a whole lot more life to the game and motivation for people to log on. By the way, look at that catch. Awful. Awful. I don't know what Snead's doing. That's why we got Champ Bailey. But, yeah. Wait, hold up. I didn't even realize. I'm going to be cutting this up, so yeah, you guys probably didn't even see. It was probably early in the video. You guys saw Snead get mossed. I'm all over the place. This video is going to be long just because I wanted to talk about this for a long time. I wanted to have a conversation about this. You can expect, by the way, content next few days. Wednesday will be our Gridiron Guardian reveal, so hopefully that works out. But yeah, I think that's the video. I wanted to talk a little bit about Ultimate Team, just kind of the state it's in. I don't know, dude. I really hope that they look in the mirror and just like kind of realize what's going on. Like, no one's happy. Like, no state of the community. The casuals aren't happy. The diehards aren't happy. The no money spent guys aren't happy. The people that spend money aren't happy. No one is happy. Make changes. They need to be made fast. Otherwise, you're gonna lose a core part of your community for the rest of the year, possibly. So yeah, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Comment your thoughts if you made it to the end of this video. Comment your thoughts on Ultimate Team right now, and give me, like, for example, a reason, like why you would want to log back onto Madden, or give me a reason on why you're not playing Madden this year. Or you set the game down. Like if you enjoyed, comment again, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, peace.